Determine whether the graph represents a function. If it does, identify the domain and range. Well, the first thing we have to remember is the definition of a function. So recall that for a function, each valid input x produces exactly one output y. The way that we can determine that on a graph is to use what's called the vertical line test. The vertical line test says that if every vertical line intersects a graph at no more than one point, then the graph represents a function. So let's go ahead and draw a vertical line through the graph. I'm going to draw one here at x is equal to 3. And what we notice is that that vertical line intersects the graph in 2 points. And one of those points is right here, and the other point here. So what that tells us is that this graph is not a function. The graph does not pass the vertical line test. And just so that you understand why, what we see is that when the input is 3, when 3 is the input, or our x value, what is the corresponding value of y? Well, if it was a function, there would just be one value of y. But in this case, we see that one value of y is negative 3. And the other value of y is negative 7. So when x is 3, y can be 3 or y can be negative 7. There's not one output for each input. In this case, there can be more than one. So the graph is not a function.